Okay, so they added Jason into the game, into the PTB, and originally I wasn't actually planning on doing a stream for him, because I didn't think that I would be able to get custom matches for people, and I didn't want to wait 30 minutes. What I did realize was that Play While You Wait actually kind of fixes the biggest issue with PTB, which is that I can verse the killer while waiting for my match. So like 30 minutes still sucks ass. It's like 3 or 4 survivor matches. It's still rough, but it's not nearly as bad when I have, a survivor to play. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some survivor gaming. Um, it's kind of a low energy kind of day, so I decided to just leave the VTuber off for today. But I really wanted to get uh some footage of Jason. I wanted to try and learn him a bit, because he's very interesting. I spent a bunch of time versing him, helping out Cinna, but he's very he's 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 very interesting. He's very strong. I said very strong, like very strong. He's pretty good. I think he is like low A tier. There's a bunch of little things that aren't super obvious about him, that you kind of only get by playing both sides of him. Things that I missed when playing one side, and things that I only have seen people experience playing the other side. But he is like a little crazy in some aspects. He can shoot through like really thin walls. He can actually just like impale a survivor if they're hugging it. Like Shaq, you can straight up, if you have like your aim, if they're hugging the wall and you shoot the wall and your aim is just like normal aim, you'll hit them, which is crazy. And there's like a bunch of little things that sort of add up to be maybe a bit of a problem. In some aspects. Like I don't think you should be able to hit through walls. But the cool things about him are you can shoot through tiny little holes, which is really cool. And I'm very glad that they added another killer with Deathslinger type aiming where you can do very precise shots. And the only thing I'm a little bit sad because Jason is just kind of like better Deathslinger in like every way. His projectile always injures or downs. You don't have to deal with like the reeling into M1. He has a really quite good map mobility. Um, and his reloading, it's honestly not that bad. Because Slinger has to reload after every shot, same as he does. Slinger gets a pretty considerable amount of slowdown. What Jason gets is much like it's RNG dependent, but the worst RNG I feel like only ties Slinger, whereas the best RNG kind of beats Slinger out. Oh yeah, and while he's in his mode, he has like base kit info to some extent. You'll see survivors repairing gens or healing or running or walking, but if you're crouch walking or standing still, then I believe you will not have that problem. It'd also be interesting to verse an average killer playing Jason, because Senna is a very good killer. She kind of just destroyed us in every match. Although part of that was just me not understanding some things, like because when you have one of the spears in you, they just have infinite aura reading, and that's like really strong for a ranged killer. Combined with the fact that you don't really, I kind of want to be chased. I hope he diverts to me. Sag, he doesn't. Um, Combined with the fact that trying to remove the axe takes like it takes like a long time. Oh, hello BNP. Maybe I should work on a different gen, but this is also in the middle, so it's like part of a 3 gen. He, if you try and remove it, you get like 20% hindered or something, like kind of ridiculous. I think they should remove one of the two. Either you shouldn't get the base kit aura reading because it is just like wall hacks, or you shouldn't get the hindered from removing. It should be like Springtrap's Fire Axe. I am honestly a bit confused as to why they gave it hinder, because it's just not necessary. Okay, I maybe should have just committed that, but please commit to me. You want me so badly. He is actually 115. After he exits the portal, he's 115 for 30 seconds, so I maybe should have been a little bit more careful. Where? Okay. Close enough to jump scare me, not close enough to, like, chase me. Breaks the pallet. There he is. That's a shame. This is a waste of overcome. Wait, I have elusive. Wait, hold on. Elusive value? Okay, the hook only works when he does specifically the hook. I think I actually just got perk value. I think the elusive I got from his light footsteps totally screwed him over. Which is really cool. He's... Where is he? Oh, I'm running into him like an idiot. Oopsies. I can just actually reverse trail him and get back all of that. Hey, bud, I would love it if I could get a heal from you. And I also don't want to just uselessly sit here. I'll probably should put on Deja Vu. Yeah, that perk, pretty decent perk. Honestly, I'm really glad they added some survivor stuff to test out, because I think a PTB where it's only one side is automatically a bit of a problem, but now, I mean, like, I at least get to test the survivor stuff for like the 3 matches I don't get to play as Jason, right? So it doesn't feel nearly as bad. So if you do this, he doesn't see your footfalls, and you can just move along. That V is walking. Standing still. I'm gonna walk just a little bit longer to get back overcome. Do we have a 3-gen up here? I wanna get hooked by him. It seems like the hooks are significantly stronger than the ones you get from the random piles. Because the hooks give you aura reading and have to be removed manually, but the random pile hooks seem to just despawn after spearing you, which I did not realize. So, I guess I mean, it kind of makes sense because you're getting rid of a hook right when you're about to get it down, but also, like, it's too much value. I think they should tone down the hook bonus for doing it. It's just the fact that it just does too much with no real counterplay. You can vault that window, that's about it. Okay. Hey, bud. He gets me here. Not a hook. Oh, wait, I saw his footfalls. I saw him going to the right. Shit! That's a shame. I thought he was going around that way. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't really know how to play that tile, but I know not to play it like that. I was getting too ahead of myself. I wanted my cross-examination perk value too much. So I saw, oh yeah, there's a bug in this PTB. Anytime you tab out, it messes with your sound. I think it's because when you tab out, it's supposed to mute your sound while you're tabbed out, and then you tab back in, it's supposed to unmute, and it's just like isn't unmuting properly. Like it takes a while to come back. It's weird. It's inconsistent too. I mean, that 1-gen is okay. I'm just gonna split up. He can hit me for my 15 seconds of BT, and if he does, then that gen pops. He's kind of got a choice to make. Okay, grabs that hook. Nope. Okay, at this point I kind of just want to, like, I mean, do my best, but die on gate, you know? There he is. Or die near gate, rather, not on gate. He has the Jason perk for Infinite Undetectable. I thought he might not do it that time. I mean, they get me out here pretty easily. I already faked him out on the pallet twice, but... Since MMR is off, probably newer killer. So I should have just like kept faking it over and over and over again. Yeah, I mean the second he went into the mode, that was kind of over. As long as she doesn't get pinned here, which she doesn't. Wait, I actually got. Wait, what? I wasn't even on the ground yet, but okay. It's 10% hindered. Yeah, 10% hindered while trying to pull that out. Oh, wait, okay. Okay, I thought it was 20%, it's only 10%. That's so weird. Yeah, so I think they should either remove that hinder or make it just like not apply or not give you the aura reading. I think having aura reading and being able to hinder them if they try and get rid of the aura reading is just too much. It's just too much. So I would definitely change that. I think Deja Vu is probably better. I want to get window wide open throttle value because there's a couple of ways to do it. The most like interesting way I think is pairing it with a different exhaustion perk rather than Lithe, because if you double up with Lithe, then you're getting the Lithe value first, and the 15% haste value is cut in half. But I think it's more interesting to do exhaustion into 15% haste. IMO, this gotta change. This should not be 15% haste. I think it's just a little. It does too many things to not be an exhaustion perk. It should. I don't know what it should do. I don't know if it should be just. Well, it should be an exhaustion perk, but I don't know if they should buff it. Is a thing. Like, should it be like 25% haste or something, and then also exhaust you, or should it just be normal? I'm not certain about. Oh yeah, did I bring an item? I think I just went in with nothing. Since this is just my PTB account, I don't have anything unlocked except for what the game gave me, which is all of the perks, to be fair. It's all of the things that are relevant, but... Yeah. I think after this, Deathslinger needs some pretty big buffs. I don't know how you could even buff Deathslinger to compete with Jason, to be honest. It feels like just he's so objectively better in every way. I don't know how you would even buff Deathslinger without just like reworking him. I wasted Sprint Burst. I just am not used to using Sprint Burst, you know? Okay, there's that gen. Not going into fog mode. You should use... Okay, now he is. Yeah, so you see normal walking still leaves those steps. He's already out. Honestly, worth doubling. This 3-gen is so bad that it's totally worth just straight up doubling to get rid of one of them. You know, in theory at least. Like if you can do it, because most of the time you want to split, especially early game. But when you have a really bad 3-gen, that's like the one time doubling is the viable choice. Okay, Jeff's coming in to here. I hope he goes the other way. He fogs. Okay, he does not come. Hello, Track. Welcome in. How have you been thinking about Jason? Have you seen much of him yet? IMO, he's kinda insane, kinda way too strong. Oh wait, we just like totally cleared the center. That's really funny. Yeah, we can probably split up on gens from here on in. I think there's like there's only a few changes I want Jason to have. I think that you shouldn't be hindered trying to remove a hook since it also gives aura reading. I think doing both of those things is just too much. Please go outside. God, I hate when survivors just follow me. But when it comes to like a lot of the other, it's a lot of like little things that are like, this is not super well thought out to just kind of leave survivors in a lose-lose scenario. But I like his chase power. I like... Okay, I fucking had no idea. I like his chase power. I like his mobility. He's kind of just like Deathslinger if he was made in 2026 instead of, 2020. So long ago. Like modern era Deathslinger. Where's your max level VTuber? I need to blink so I know you're alive. They're gone for now. I didn't want to have to deal with all of the effort of setting them back up. I originally didn't even plan to stream because I forgot Play While You Wait was the thing. But Play While You Wait on the PTB actually kind of goated. But yeah, I just didn't want to have to go through all the effort of setting them up. Shit. Of course I freaking lose it the millisecond. The milliseconds. They're gonna go to that pallet, so I should just leave it. I pressed the space bar. Nothing came out for some reason. I'm very annoyed about this. I'll just pre-drop it because he doesn't have a hook. You can break that if you wish. He does. I'm gonna fake going this way. Oh wait, okay. He has no way to get to me. Oh wait, that's not true. He can spawn on all of those broken pallet debris. You wouldn't think it, but every single broken pallet is just as valid a place as an upright pallet, which I didn't realize at first. But it does help him where he doesn't just lose if there's a dead zone. Like, his power still works pretty much everywhere. I thought it was going to be huge RNG, like, he gets weaker over time because the more pallets you break, the less places he can spawn in. But that is just not the case. He's gonna do this, Jen. Hopefully Sprint Burst comes back soon. I feel like at minimum, I feel like the only thing they could do is try and make Deathslinger like stealthy. Because Jason's 32 meters. Maybe if they made Slinger 24, there would technically be a niche where you would want Slinger. Like, not really, like, not at all, even, because of the jump scare from Jason, but at least you could try and rationalize it. You could try and pretend. He's not committing to any chases. Really, I got two Jasons that are not super experienced, which makes sense for the PTB because no MMR. I was friggin' going against Senna is torture compared to going against 20-hour killers. That's crazy. I wonder if there's a difference between those two. Hello. You want to help finish this up and then patch me? Be much appreciated. Is this Bearmar 1 or 2? Is this Femmar? Currently on a 3-stream streak. Pog. We love to see it. I mean, if you really think about it, that can be your daily rose as long as you never miss a stream. And I mean, why would you miss a stream? It's not like you have family or holidays or a life to live. Just spend it all here. Live head. Or you can just make a redeem. I don't know how to. It requires like a whole extra bot, and I'm like, I already have 2 bots. It's fine. Something this killer is like, I still hear their heartbeat, so they're not doing like adept Jason, which is what I thought might be the case given the no slowdown thing. Touch the gate, not no way out. There he is. Big miss. Okay. I tried to be a little cheeky. Don't go down here. That's where basement is. I just need to make distance towards the other gate. This is a much harder one to defend. I mean, just break out. Oh my god, that was really close. That was a good shot. Oh, he does have infinite undetectable. Never mind. Swap over here. Nope. He's kind of like if you gave Deathslinger, like the spear on Deathslinger, if you gave it Huntress physics and it didn't need to be reeled. It's basically what it is. He's chasing the other two people. Could I get a patch up, maybe? No, he doesn't realize that the other people are being... Well, that's unfortunate. I was just following him to try and get a patch up, but he was running into the killer, so that didn't help. Why are we giving the killer free hits here? Actually, it's kind of bad because he can hook me from here while defending the gate. No one hook. Feels bad. They're still not doing the gate, even though he's not even, like, camping it, really. Why are they just, like, AFK? What are we doing? There was nobody there. He was like, you just go. The other gate isn't open either, so this isn't good. Oh my god, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're doing nothing. Oh, never mind. Never mind. My bad. I didn't realize he was coming. The undetectable does kind of make life a lot harder. Okay, they're gonna make it. Let's just heal. Let's just heal, like, to the side, maybe? Yeah, just heal in front of me, and then we can probably get this save. Yeah, he probably should have pushed us out to try and get us a 1k, honestly. You can camp hooks a little crazy style with Jason. They maybe need to, I don't know. I saw, like, I got hit while on... Oh, fuck, he's right there. Fucking undetectable is such a pain in the ass, I swear. They probably should have gotten the unsave just then. That's cool. Wow, I mean, that works? Question mark? Yeah. Wow, he, like, really wanted me. That should be everyone out, honestly. It looks like they had time to actually, like, heal, too. Surely. Yeah, I was in M1. Oh, no, I mean, the signposts won't work unless you get pinned. I don't know. Oh, what the hell? There's no leave button. Help! Help! Okay, it's in that menu. I hope that's just a bug and that's not how it's supposed to work. Okay, surely I have 5 minutes. Okay, let me prepare a build, I guess. Pain res. No way out. The Jason perk. Jason isn't work. The Slasher perk, Silent Shadows, and then, like, Lethal. Or I could do Turn Back the Clock. Okay, 5-minute queue. It's just like barely too long. Yeah, this is an incredible add-on right here. 5% or 5 seconds extra of haste. Crazy. This is unironically a pretty decent add-on because the 10% haste being 20% longer applied, or you're just guaranteed to have aura reading is, like, unironically is kind of good. Next to that, maybe, like, Corner's Coffee, maybe? I don't know, I'll just do these two for now. That's a decent build, and I guess I'll just play one more. 5 minutes isn't a short amount of time, so... Rather than having to deal with a long queue of 5 entire minutes, I'll just go. Oh, ad break-ins. I didn't even know ads were occurring. My bad. Good thing it ended before anything happened, eh? I wish there was an easier way for me to look at that. I need a frigging second monitor. Y'all need to give me like $3,000. No reason in particular. No, it would be nice if I had a second monitor specifically so I could just like look over and be like, ah, ads are playing. Or let me play ads preemptively. Because the fact that I have to tab out to look Makes it really hard. uh, yeah, Jason. Pretty good. I think it's like low A tier, like low to mid A tier, as he currently stands. He should probably be nerfed in a handful of ways to make him just like low A tier, high B tier. Because I think the ways that some of the things that make him that good, I think are a little bit problematic. Mainly the infinite aura reading slash 10% haste. I think that's a pretty big problem that should maybe be addressed. Aside from that, he can shoot through walls, just like straight through a wall. If you're hugging a corner and he shoots at the wall and it hits the wall, not if it goes through a hole. I'm not talking about if it goes through a hole. If it's like a thin wall and you're hugging the wall, he will just straight up shoot through that wall. And I think that should probably be changed. Yeah, so crouch walking removes all my footsteps. I don't hear his radius, so it means that I'm safe to go. I wonder if there's a different visual depending on if they got a... Where? I think over there-ish, but up top maybe? Different visual based on whether it's a basic pole or if it's a hook spear. What? Where was my skill check prompt? Excuse me, what? Where was my freaking skill check prompt? Hey, they're still upstairs. If my skill checks are bugged this entire game and I can't hit a skill check, I may have to do the... Okay, no, it appeared that time. What the heck? Very strange. Well, I mean, it is Gideon. So, are we in 3 different gens? Are Sable and Nicholas on different gens or the same gen? I think it's the same gen. It's going a little bit too fast. I feel like it should be more progressed if they were on it the entire time. Maybe they were split and Nicholas or Sable like just joined near the end. Because I feel like, I don't know, maybe we're wrong. Maybe it's like, it's 15% per person, so I guess it's total 30% less efficient. Is that right? Ah, shit. Fuck me. Of course I would. I never use. Please move. Please move. Please move. I never use exhaustion perks, so when I do put them on, it works with me. Where? Did she finish that for her life? Okay. Well, we broke a theoretical pre-gen. I'd like to get healed. Thank you. And then I'll leave her here and I'll go to that gen, I guess. No. Oh, did he do the in order to prevent like a pallet save? I don't think that actually works because the pallet is blocked for such a short period of time. I'm pretty sure by the time you did the pickup, it would already be too late. Like it would already be unblocked. What? Was that friends till the end? I think that was friends till the end because there's no way she goes down that fast unless she was exposed. Surely. So one of us is about to scream. It's probably going to activate DMS too. I'm going to go for this save. Yep. Called it. Called it, called it, called it, called it, called it. I mean, I have to save. Like, it's really unfortunate. That was so huge by me, actually. Such a precise sprint burst. You're 115. Do you make this? You don't. Do you want the other one? Bro's ing me. You can still see me, but we'll just sit right here. Okay. Did we do the toilet gen? We have not touched it. I may as well do it. I don't really need to go for the deja value. Because I think... 1, 2... I think the third gen is behind that pallet right there. Unfortunate. Oh, wait. Preventing friends till the end insta-down value. By going into the locker. He won't see me, so he won't know where I am, so he can't insta-down me. It's like, what is it? 8 seconds? 5... 4... I can just get out when my sprint burst is on. That's fair. He's also not ing me, so. Visual would be a bit nice. I hope Sable goes for that save, because I'm kind of far away, and also friends till the end to target, so it wouldn't really be... She's above me. Yeah, so hopefully she just goes over now. Wouldn't be great for me to go for it. It would just take too long and be too risky. Yeah, she did. Good. I think this is a decent killer player. I feel like the last 2 killers we got were like really inexperienced, but this one seems to be decent, and it's just like Gideon moment. Okay. I'm gonna go on one of these 2 pallets. No. Interesting. Oh, he actually like cut off Nicolas Cage. Interesting. I really hope I can get this. Go in. He does not see my aura at all, because while he was hooking, he was looking the wrong way. And he should see my heartbeat in a locker, right? Surely not. And also, he's not near me, so it's fine. Oh, that's where the other gen is. Got it. I'm gonna keep my sprint burst at least until my exposed is gone. I have just kidnapped his perk. This is one of the problems with friends till the end. It can just be kidnapped. Granted, maybe it would be better if I just take the down. So honestly, I'm gonna go try and take aggro off of V. I'm gonna go upstairs and body block for her if possible. I need her to last a little bit longer. Dodge it. Dodge it, V. I don't know where you are, but dodge the hit. He's... what, over here somewhere? Downstairs? That is so unfortunate. I got here right as it was too late to do anything to help her. Oh, this isn't even a good place to hide, honestly. Never mind. I was hiding in here because I thought he was going to hook, but he just moried her. I can just leave now. It's not really worth sitting here for no reason. Okay. If possible... Okay, that's the Nicolas Cage gen. Did they drop? Okay, I'm gonna try and finish up Sable's gen. This is a bit greedy. But if he doesn't anticipate it, then it'll be enough. Only place he can go to is that vault or that pallet over there. Gen pops. Here and there. I have a little bit left for my exhaust. No, what's it called? No way out or anything. Doesn't really have a good way to get to me. He can teleport like 12 feet away or so. I mean, this is open. The issue is that I don't hear the heartbeat, which means Buddy's not coming. Hello, Vibrant, welcome in. I don't hear the heartbeat, so Nicolas Cage is not coming. Which means I can't help him. Okay, now I hear the heartbeat. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I'm gonna leave. He can impale you on the wall, and you just L plus Bozo. It's definitely a 2-out. Maybe Nicolas Cage can make it. Maybe he gets Hatch. Let's see. Let's look at Nicolas Cage's fate. Yeah, he makes it out. Okay, well now, how do I feel about Jason? I think he is like low A to mid B tier, or sorry, low A to mid A tier. I think he's like quite strong because he's basically Deathslinger if Deathslinger was 115 for 30 seconds and also had a lot of map mobility and also his reload wasn't always as punishable and also sometimes he has infinite aura reading or he doesn't have or he hinders the survivor and also he never has to do the reeling. Basically he's just Deathslinger but better in like every way. In like actually genuinely every way. Because his little spear goes through the same holes that Deathslinger's does. It's just like he's significantly better Deathslinger in every way. I think there's some things that need to be adjusted, but for the most part, I don't actually want him to be nerfed until he's as weak as Deathslinger, because I just think Deathslinger is kind of outdated at this point. Like, Jason is what would happen if you made Deathslinger in 2026, right? And Deathslinger was made like 6 years ago, you know, a long time ago. He's too weak for modern DBD. So, hold on, do I have good build? Let's spawn these closer to each other, why not? So yeah, there are a couple of things I want adjusted because if you hit somebody with a metal hook, then you'll either get infinite aura reading on them, or they have to hinder themselves by 10% hinder for like 5 to 8 seconds, depending on add-ons and stuff. And I think that's not a very that's not a fair trade. I don't think you should just have infinite aura reading or they get hindered. Like, it's just a lose-lose for survivors. So I would want that adjusted. Remove one of the two. Either don't give aura reading or he doesn't hinder them. Like, it's just not fair that both happens. I feel like coffee's very overrated. I haven't used it, or I'm in Lake Mine Poggers. I haven't used coffee, so I cannot say one way or the other. It looks like a decent add-on. He also can hit through walls. His spears can actually just like go through walls, which maybe needs to be adjusted. I think that's overcome on her. Well, Beamer Boy wants it bad. Look the other way. Get my pick. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, I think you reload every time you hook, which is nice. I may be a little bit less read chatty because I do want to lock in for my one and only Jason match for a while. "30 minutes, that is." Run into me, run into me. Yeah, so you see that I have this little haste bonus for this entire duration. Oh, what a flick that was. For this entire duration, I'm 116. And you make no distance. Like, if you just don't fucking dodge. Holy. That is so rough for them. I didn't even use turn back the clock. Do you think you can use turn back the clock in Jason mode? Let's see. You can't kick, so I would guess probably not. Yeah, no, makes sense. Jump scare. I'm confused as to why jump scare is on that. Oh, E for turn back the clock. Bleh. Why jump scare is on control instead of left click. I feel like it should be the other way. This guy, oh god, I got stuck on the railing. No! This guy, I really am not interested in you. Oh my god, survivors will do anything to try and make you tunnel, I swear. I thought he would dodge. He didn't. Goodbye him. I mean, get the M1, you know? Nothing wrong with a good old M1. I thought he might. He did not at all, though. Okay, take this. The grab range is pretty generous. I can't hook him there, I believe, which is a pretty notable downside of the thing, but not as big of a deal as you might think. Turn back the clock. I saw a survivor right next to me. Oh, it's E. I'm so used to my actual keybinds, not my PTB keybinds. Can we talk about that shot, though? That shot was goated, you can't lie. That shot was kind of crazy goated. I was like mid falling down with like glitched POV. Oh, she's 10% hindered. She's 10% hindered. Go, 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 go. No, don't let her undo it. Okay, she undid it. I'm 110 now. She gets the vault, and then she goes down. I know that Stibon wants his flashy save real bad. Big hit. Okay, he just leaves now. No, Killer should have infinite or reading IMO to play double Eerie play last night. Yeah, how dare you? They should have infinite or reading against you specifically, nobody else. Okay, no E on that. Is this popping? Okay, somebody is here. It should be left click. Like, I'm not crazy for thinking that. It should be left click to... Nah, that's a bad shot. Should be left click to manifest IMO. Feels so weird for it being control of all things. Big hit. She's gonna camp the pallet, I can just tell. Hi, Infinite. See? Oh, good dead hard. I can't deny. But you see what I mean? I knew exactly where she was that entire time. It just doesn't feel fair. You know, Jason is, like, pretty crazy. If they don't, like, super hyper nerf him, which I don't think they will, probably, I may put him into my roster of, like... He's definitively my favorite ranged killer at the moment. Because he's a strong ranged killer. That's all I really want, you know? Hit him through sprint burst. Good duck. Hit her through sprint burst. Oh shit, I could have done that better. Oh, he just ran into me. Where's my piles of junk? It's a little bit further away than I might like. Nah. Nah. Damn, my bad. My bad. You know, he was, like, very fun. Oh yeah, the Laura bot DC'd. Oh, hey, bud. How's it going? Downed? Cool. Fake the pickup. Okay, he's not around. Yeah, the fact that you reload on every hook is actually super nice. I think this is the reverse scenario. I think I'm versing people who are less experienced by quite a bit. Where's my jump scare point? Here it is. Jump scare is super slow when you're jump scaring near hook, by the way, so do be wary of that. No. Nah, no good angles. Oh, it only hit him. I kind of wanted to double them. You can hit two people at once. Let's go for Stibon. Nah, he makes that. Oh, hello. Turn back the clock value. You can tell I have E as Q and E because every time I go for turn back the clock. Oh, it was so close. I fling my camera to the side. Please, thank you. I feel like this Steve is probably the best player here. Just based on few seconds. Damn. He drops this. 110 is just bad here. Well, if he screws it up, it's not so bad. Which distance does he make? He drops. Big. If you short swing there, you get the hit. Wholesome Chungus 8 hooking. Nope. Good try. I almost let her get the blind. Because I was not paying as much attention as I should have been. Oh no, Jen got done! GG's, game over. They won. Freaking manifest here, whatever. Hi, Laura. Oh, it was too high. It was too high. No, I'm very sad. Oh, okay, never mind. The collision on this map apparently is not great. I'm 115 here, so I can just get my M1. Being able to being 115 is really nice. Just any. It's not really a pre-dropping kind of palette, to be honest. 15 seconds normally and 3 seconds. Oh, 1.5 seconds and 3 seconds with a hook. I see, yeah. Yeah, so it just is like the classic double. Do I have a crosshair? I don't, no. I don't really care enough about, like... it would just be so, like, disorienting, I feel, to have a crosshair, so I just have never bothered with, like, putting in the effort to get it. What is this? What is this BMing Ada Wong doing? I make this. Oh yeah, this Ada is trying to pull out the thing which is making her 10% slower. I also still have No Way Out and Infinite, you know, Infinite Undetectable that we haven't even started to address yet. So I feel like Jason needs just like 1 or 2 nerfs. Wow. Jin started going real fast all of a sudden. I guess this is what happened when you hold some Chungus 8 hook, but still. It went like fast. I hear somebody. I think I heard somebody like moan, and they're healthy, so never mind. I figured it would have had to have been vaulting into a locker, but I guess not. I'll kick this just for info later. It'll let me know if somebody touched it. That's still regressing. That's still regressing. Okay. What are we doing here? We're just not touching gens, so we're just done. We have 2 people that are just gonna be like AFK for the next 10 minutes. Well, what are we going? They have a 3-gen themselves, which is pretty funny. Okay, they're actually just like not touching the gens, really. Well, if they're just hiding in a corner, there's no way I can spot them because their red footprints only occur if they're walking. You can walk through windows in this mode, by the way. Yeah, I mean, if they're just hiding, like, I can't do anything. As far as I'm aware, survivors don't know where you are in the fog, they just know that you're in the fog. Oh, now we're good. There we go. Vault inward towards the window. That missed? Okay. Just gonna go back for this Leon. Yeah, he was trying to be a little sneaky goose. They waited so long for that. And then I left them. They just like go. Really? That missed? I don't know if I agree on that one, to be honest. Give me this hook. I kind of hate how good stealth is in DBD, to be honest, because it's just like the least fun thing to verse, you know? Trying to listen for moans of pain, and I'm not getting them. I think that might be a duo. Oh, wait, he's coming back. What the hell? I didn't even wind up there. Oh, control kill. Mori! All your guts are mine now. Yoinks! Take this, and back into the Omnipresent Evil. You think I can close hatch in here? Nope. Okay, so, fair warning. You're playing Jason. Don't go into the thing if you're don't go into Mist until if you think that you're gonna find Hatch quick, because it don't work. I have no way out, so GG's. Unless he gets a key, this is game over. Oh yeah, I guess I could just DC, I guess, to be fair. The game is over. And I think there's no DC penalties on PTB, right? I don't know, I think this is my first time actually, like, playing the PTB. Because I had the PTB when Vecna came out, but honestly I just didn't really like Vecna, I'll be so for real. Wait a minute, do I scare crows? No. Yes, I do scare crows. Okay, in that case, one way you could track Jason when he's in the fog is if you see crows being scared. I don't think you see any of like a buildup of mist, but since you see crows, then you'll know. If you see a crow that's way too far away from you getting scared, then that's Voorhees. Legally distinct, technically speaking, not Voorhees, but Voorhees. Okay, he healed. Good for you, bud, I guess. I think he went to Shack basement, maybe, to heal? Yep, that was him. I don't even think he tried to dodge. I think it was coincidence. Wow, that is a huge cooldown. Big snipe. Nah. Just a little bit too far away. My aim was just a skosh off. Big flick, though. I still have my 4.6 for a few seconds. Ah. Nah, he just W keyed. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, Voorhees feels pretty good. To be fair, I feel like these were lower, like, MMR survivors, and so I didn't have to, like, super giga try hard. Sure, against, like, better survivors, he's not going to feel as good as he does on the PTB, obviously. But... okay. I'm gonna take a quick break. I guess I'll click the Q button and maybe shave off, like, a minute or two. But I'm gonna take a quick break, and I will be right back. So see you in a minute once I can find the resting screen. There it is. Okay. Back. So yeah, I'll probably do one more round. So like 2 or 3 survivor matches, and then the necessary survivor matches into a Voorhees match, and then end it there. So about an hour or so. It'll be a little bit minute. But yeah, Voorhees is fun. I like him. I would probably what I would do is I would remove the aura reading from the hook that you get because when you impale a survivor with a hook, because I think the hinder while removing the hook is an interesting enough mechanic, and the fact that it like makes them a little bigger, it also makes it so you get those Moris more often. I think that's cool, but I don't like him getting the aura reading plus the hinder. Like there's no way out of that. And then I would I don't know how they did it, but I would fix it so he can't literally shoot survivors through the wall. Um, I have a clip. I think I put it on to. It's on Twitter. I think it's on Twitter and Instagram where I just straight up am shot like full through a wall. Like there's no gap. It's just like a straight up wall in Shack, and I just get shot through. So. And there's some people who are like, oh well, that's clearly a Deathslinger gap, but it's like, nah. Like I know that there's a whole like 40 like 6 inches to the left, but the survivor hitbox is not big enough that 6 inches to the left would hit you. And then there's also the fact that there's a second clip of me just straight up getting it through a wall where there's not even a hole. It was very rage inducing moment when I saw that happen to me, because I was like, what the fuck? Oh, hello. I do think Sprint Burst really hurts Voorhees. I think we'll probably see a small uptick in Sprint Burst when he comes out, which, to be fair, Sprint Burst is always strong, so it's not like you need to do that. That's a shame. Oh, he got the thing. Ada, my bad, I guess, but also this is so unfortunate. I need to leave here. He's jump scaring over there. Yeah. Okay. Separated from Ada. Yeah, I mean, just unfortunate. Let's see. Hex Ruin is up. Ruin honestly is, I feel like, pretty decent for him. I'm willing to cleanse. Willing to risk the Pentimento and company. I think Turn Back the Clock honestly was like, Turn Back the Clock was pretty good, honestly. Where? Over there-ish. You don't make that? Just barely. Fucking terrible at Survivor, bro. It's the fact that he's 115 even while he has the projectile is a little crazy to me. I just terrible pathing. I was always gonna die there, but also there's so many times where I'm like, oh, I want to loop around this rock, and I'm like, oh wait, he's 115. Fuck me. I kind of wish they made it like Spring Chep, where he's 115 while holding a projectile, 110 when not. But on the other hand, he would be notably weaker then. So, and like, honestly, at this point, I'm just like, I feel like Survivor is just so stupid strong that I almost just want all killers to be so stupid strong. And he's not even stupid strong with the 115, he's just like less fun to play against. And at this point, I don't like, my level of caring about that is going down more and more. There's things that I find to be straight up unfair, but less and less do I care about whether something is like fun, because it's just, killer is so unfun that trying to mitigate, oh, this killer needs to be weak so that the game can be fun when Survivor gets to be so stupid strong, independent of killer's fun. It's like not worth it, not really worth the consideration at this point, if I'm so for real. I also have just like not used this palette perk. It's a decent perk, I maybe just like not thinking about it. It's a new perk that I have to get used to, you know? This killer's pretty decent. He's kind of bowling us over, even though it's, really, man? Whatever. He's kind of bowling us over despite it being a pretty Survivor-sided map. And he's getting Ada out. Oh, the game's over pretty much here. She dies. It's a shame. No. I would love it if I could somehow take Chase off of her, but... Oh, actually, I just realized something. The pallet reset perk, that's like basically exhaustion perk, is kind of a goated sandbagging perk, because you can see where somebody's going, drop the pallet, vault it, and block it from them for 60 seconds. It's like probably... unironically, kind of a crazy use of it. Yeah, this game is pretty much over. I played poorly. I don't think anybody's really had a good chase. Why is that blocked? It should only be blocked when Jason, like, teleports to it initially. He can only teleport to my left and my forward. There he is. Dude, come on. You're just, okay, yeah, okay, sure, fuck me then, god damn it. I guess that explains why I was totally screwed over by the freaking... why that vault looked like such a stupid hit, and then I glitch out 40 meters to my right. 61 ms, sure, okay behavior, 61 ms, that's what 61 ms looks like. I teleport 30 feet to the right, okay behavior. Whatever you say, bud. I get picked here. To be fair, I think that the pallet perk specifically is kind of bad against Jason. Just because you don't want to lock yourself in animations versus ranged killers. It's just a free hit. If it was against like a normal M1 killer, it would decimate them. But when it's like just ranged killers, it's just not great. It's gonna right? Nope. I was crouching in preemptively, but he's not ing me. Oh hell. Buddy got found. I guess I have to go for the unhook, but like, ugh, brother. It just sucks. The game's over, but we're kind of trapped in here. It's over here. Oh, way over there. Okay, good shot, bud. Okay, well, I do have to extract this. 10% hindered. That's just ridiculous. Kicks. He's coming this way. No, he's not. He faked it. Never mind. Which way did he vault? He vaulted. He didn't vault in. Okay, I don't have to drop Shack yet. Wow, so many piles of junk. Fuck. Not much I can do. No, he just hits the base good Mori. Or not the Ebony Mori or whatever. Nice gas can. I think they need to add a texture. I feel like they're missing like a texture and an object on the front of Survivors for that Mori, cause there's one other survivor or one other killer that pulls people's guts out, and they have like a little like the guts pulling out of the stomach, like the stomach exploding area. But this one does not, so it just looks like the intestines are falling out of her clothes, and it's like, I don't know if that's how intestines work. I'm not an intestine expert, but I don't know if that's how intestines work. Like, I don't have a lot of experience. I can't even say I've really seen intestines. But I'm pretty sure that's not how they work. Pretty sure. Alright, hold on, let me fucking ditch this perk for an actually useful one. We're not having a real tunneling, so let's do Resurgence then. Resurgence is great because it counters tunneling and not tunneling and every strategy a killer can do. Thanks, behavior. Yeah. Resurge. Oh yeah, did y'all see? Apparently behavior is not going to be doing any more balance patches alongside of content releases, which is to say, like, Jason, we got Jason and we got the survivor perks for the PTB, but we didn't get like, oh, Ghostface's cooldown is increased by like 2 seconds. And you know, those types of patches. Apparently they're separating those. And the reason for it, I think, is, I don't know if they officially stated it, but it's at the very least like generally understood, is the reason for it is because when they did it with Crossu, they combined Crossu with the Myers update with anti-everything and like one other thing that I can't even remember. And so the feedback was very difficult because there were so many different things that needed feedback. So I agree that they shouldn't do really big changes like the Myers rework alongside Crossu, alongside the anti-everything patch. But I do hope that they reconsider the idea of doing small buffs. Things like giving the Doctor, you know, the extra add-on half base kit, or pulling 2 seconds off of Ghostface's cooldown, or things like that. I think are totally fine to be alongside of a big chapter release. You know, Dredge going from 3.8 to 4.0, that was again another thing that's like it just is that's a small enough change while still being impactful, but it's a small enough change that it can go alongside of other things, and we can still understand. Oh, hey, you know, we can maybe talk about this a little bit, say like, oh, we wish it was more, oh, it could be a little bit less, but the main crux is still going to be Voorhees, right, or whatever new killer it is. So I hope that they reconsider and they're like, okay, you know, we can let the Skull Merchant have 7% haste and scans while also releasing Pennywise or whatever, instead of being like, okay, so we only get one patch, and that's to fix all of the problems, and that's the mid-chapter patch. And the mid-chapter patch, we have to do everything. We have to cram every single buff that we're going to do. Because I feel like in practice, what's going to happen is that we're just going to get less buffs overall. And that would be very disappointing to me. Because I think that we need more buffs, not less. So the idea of us seeing a downturn in them because there's fewer of them, it would be very disappointing. Plus, God, 2 people with scene partner. Plus, it also makes it so that buffs that are not enough are like, well, you can't really. It's not easy to. I'll just sprint burst to them, whatever. It's not easy to readjust them like multiple times and iterate on them because there's no like little bit of in between. Again, I understand. Don't do reworks. Don't do a whole ass rework. Don't do, you know, base game changes that are really big. But if you just want to change a cooldown a little bit, maybe make a haste go from 5% to 6%. You know, buff hope from 5% to 7%. I think that's fine. Like that's good, even better than the alternative. But yeah, so that's, I don't know. That's my worry. What do y'all think of that decision? Ah, I see. Well, fuck me, I guess. 35 seconds. I just fucking sprint burst over there. Whatever. I'm not sure what the distance to actually seeing shit is. To seeing my footsteps is. One of us should go save, and apparently it's not going to be Quan, so let me go. Later, Jason. You have a good one. Hello, flashlight. I don't know where this flashlight came from, but it is mine now. This is a very slow match. Like, gens aren't really getting done, but chases aren't happening super fast either. It's a very interesting balance. Plonk. Oh, we are. Okay, that's still part of a 3-gen. That's interesting. Look at all of these resources, man. 1, 2. Oh, he's right there. My sprint burst is not yet up. Yeah, it feels like it's a new killer versus like 2 or 3 new survivors. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Oh, you want this heat? You're gonna eat this? Not this way, Quan. The other way, Quan. I guess I could heal you here. No, he's here. Okay, well, I believe in you, Quan. You have fun. Actually, maybe I should have stayed around for the flashy. I never flashy save, so don't even really think about it, honestly. I don't know why sometimes it seems to lag 2 footsteps behind even after you start crouch walking. Alright, DMS. Nothing to worry about. My gen and Shaq is probably a 0 by now, honestly. It's just like, there's no time. I'm too busy trying to pick up all of our teammates, patching them up, and then they just go down really quickly. Unfortunate. I mean, he's probably just coming right back here, to be fair. Can I touch a gen to try and stop DMS from screwing with that gen, or no? He's also running into Shaq, into the hook, into me, and my gen. This makes me very sad. Oh yeah, it's literally 0. Blech. I guess we'll stop it regressing from 1% to 0% and save. Ah, shit. Well, just gonna try and get away from the hook. Is he coming towards me? Surely not. Okay, well. Let's go try and do main gen. I feel like there should not be this many people off of gens. I feel like it doesn't make sense that like for long periods of time we just have 3 people not doing gens. Okay, she got instantly hit. He got him one. Oh, he had a dead heart. I was like, why, you don't have BT. You didn't get unhooked. Ace had dead heart and he hit it. Okay, so they're resetting. Hopefully they go on to gens. Ree's not on a gen. Freaking, ugh. Scene partner. I should have should have done something different than I did. I let go thinking there was pain res, so I was trying to prevent pain res, but the reality of the matter is that DMS was already up, and probably that pain res has already been spent. Trying to walk to this gen, I guess. Hi, Marie. Gonna go for save. Cool. Oh, we'll just sprint burst. Can't feel great getting sprint bursted. Well, I should be able to pop this. He doesn't really have a place to TP that's super close to me. Like the windows. Oh, I guess we could go to that wall, actually. You can break that from the other side, probably, right? Probably. Let me try and finish the center gen, maybe? Yeah, double up with Marie. Ace is on a clock, unfortunately. He's about to... he's on his death hook. Not really a good way to pull aggro without just going down, but honestly, with how fast Jason could get damaging states, it's like barely worth it. Just gonna walk until I have my junk. That's a 99 sprint burst. Thank you, 99 sprint burst. You don't make that. What? Huh? Huh? What? You saw that, right? I was like completely behind the wall. 60 ms to 44 ms. I was like I was completely against the wall. What the fuck? I'm not crazy, right? I was like so 100% not in his LOS, and the hook, the spear was like a foot to the right from me. That was like Huntress Hatchet level of egregious hit. Except it's supposed to be Deathslinger size, so what the fuck? That's the thing. That's the thing that's been confusing me about Jason's hits, is that for the purposes of environment, they seem to pretty much be, you know, Deathslinger size. But whenever I get hit by the Jason spear, I swear to God, it's a Huntress Hatchet. That only has like 20%. I'm gonna go double with Marie on this gen. Thank you, Deja Vu. Oh, the little wall graphic. I didn't realize there's a wall graphic for pens. This is really far away. Getting the Mori. We can probably finish this, but we also probably one of us dies if he goes Yeah. Just gonna get away from Marie. Okay, never mind, actually. He didn't come here. I have been hooked, so I have Resurgence, actually. My reset is going to be pretty fast. We're just kind of forsaking Quan to die to reset, but I think 2 people out is really the best we can expect. He's real close to us. Okay, there he is. He's in that. He's over there. Quan's been hit. Quan, I just need you to live for like 20 more seconds. Pretty please. Pretty please. There's Marie. Maybe I should flashy save, try, attempt. Goes for the Mori. There's not enough time, huh? That Mori's gonna finish before I can get this open. Like, a chunk of time. Okay, never mind. That's a long-ass fucking Mori. Never mind. Okay, we good. Y'all have fun. That fucking... the Marie made was hilarious. Look at all that textures. Look at all those high-res textures. And I'm like level 2 on my PTB account. It should only be like a couple minutes, right? 1 minute. We can wait 1 minute. Do I want to change anything? Any of these worth it? Not really. Maybe I do like barbecue instead, and maybe I can swap No Way Out for like... I mean, anything? That's the thing, right? Like, he doesn't really need perks. I almost want to do like Ruin, except for the fact that it kind of sucks dog water when combined with Turn Back the Clock, and also it just kind of sucks dog water, period. I really am. I'm a Ruin hater. I cannot deny. Nothing quite works super well with his power. I just like... I mean, Quiff exists for what that's worth. Actually, no, Quiff doesn't work because his power... Okay, I also think they should probably change his power so that the haste is maybe just base duration. That would be hard to visualize, probably, actually. It's so little of his power is, like, readily available, it's kind of funny. Or so little of the perks, like, are good. I guess that's the thing about Deathslinger. Deathslinger can use M1 perks, and then in every single other way, Jason is better. So if you like M1 perks, you still got a good reason. I guess I could use Corrupt and Lethal. I just don't like endgame perks. This may be like maybe a me thing, but I personally am not a big fan of endgame perks unless I'm going like full on endgame, where I'm like playing Crossu with the endgame add-on and Remember Me, Haywire, and No Way Out. Or just like a single endgame perk is kind of eh. Especially No Way Out, because it like requires you to spread hooks. Okay, well, interesting names. So honestly, this genuinely did get pretty good value last time. I don't know, 20%. It's probably only an extra second or two, but like, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Jump scare and omnipresent detection. Maybe this would be good though. Better detection range, because I sometimes have a bit of difficulty seeing survivors. I feel like I should see them easier. I don't know what the detection range is. I don't think we have the specific numbers yet, because in-game it never tells you that stuff. So, yeah, ironically, as it stands, the aura reading add-ons, Two Nails and... okay, well, Two Nails and that purple add-on aren't actually that great if you just get a hit with a hook, because you just see the aura reading anyway, so... Like, that 2 seconds are just not that big of a deal. To be fair, I'm using lethal anyway, so maybe it would have been worth it, maybe... Because then it becomes 3 seconds, becomes 5 in the occasional chance where I missed the first hit, which did happen a handful of times, to be fair. I'm not super adept with ranged killers. I've played all of them to some extent, but Grim Pantry. I hate Grim Pantry. But I've never been like, oh yeah, I want to like invest a bunch of time into getting good at them. God. Oh my god. Where's the spawns? I can't spawn anywhere. What the fuck's going on here? This is so ass. Okay, there's somebody to my left. Well, big hit. Are you gonna body block for her? No. I still have my haste. And by haste, I mean 4.6. And I can't fucking believe I got spun. I feel like an idiot. She actually, undid her hook, so she was hindering herself that whole time. Fucking hate it here, man. How is that gen already at fucking 50%, bro? How did that not hit the Leon, actually? I feel like that should have... She had very poor pathing, but it doesn't really matter, because of course she dies under a pallet, and there's infinitely many pallets, so you can never punish survivors for dying under pallets. Okay, hit him. And at this point, I'm just like slugging, because I'm just gonna get punished for hooking. It's the PTV, and I still can't escape it. Oy vey. Barbecue, she's self-carrying in there. I don't see the second person, so they probably are waiting for the save. Big hit. Fake the pickup this time. Okay, what are we doing, y'all? It's a shame. Pick up the Kate if possible. Boil over. Uh-oh. Don't have flip-flop. And okay. Yeah, just let them reset. It's fine. I could, if I was trying to play optimally, I would just slug here. What if I, like, snipe them, though? No, that would have been way off anyway. It would have been cool. I'll let them reset because I don't want my game to already be over. Really? You saw me triple slug, and you thought it was a good idea. You thought it was a dandy idea to camp. After all of that, you thought that was a good idea. I do. That is a decision. That was kind of stupid of me. I will not lie. No, 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 no. I was clicking the M1 button. What are we doing, bro? Oh my god, how did that hit? Jason is nasty. That should never have hit. literally, like, what even, I didn't even see her. So what I mean, Hunter's Hatchet, but with the Deathslinger's environmental collision. It's crazy. Haste ends here. See, right, like right there, that was a very precise shot that you would need like Slinger vibe to hit. Hunter's Hatchet would have hit the box beneath it. Barbecue! Oh, barbecue! Where are my survivors? They are over here. Is Buddy? I guess I'll go inwards, why not? That's a shame. May as well turn back this clock. Hello, buddy. He is just W King. I really thought he would panic. Okay, you see I have infinite aura reading on him? He tried. And failed. Yeah, I knew exactly what every single one of his moves was because he had the hook in him. If he started pulling, he hinders himself, and you also, I don't think you can vault while pulling. So it's just overall, it's just really good to get them with the metal hook. They're going over there. Is there anywhere I can emerge from near that area? That is a shame. 3, 2, 1, now. I basically was in her. There's the hit. Pick it up. She doesn't drop this. She hindered herself that whole duration, by the way. She was pulling out, and that takes too long. Oh my god. Jason is just so fun. You know, what are we doing here, sister? Did we not learn from last time? Somebody has Dead Hard. Or not. Yeah, I need y'all to learn that, like... This Yunjin DC! She's mad because I'm employing counterplay. Yeah, no, like, sometimes you just can't get a flashy save or pallet stun. And you kind of gotta accept that. Okay, something is definitely like buggy with the throw. I don't know what it is, but it's very strange. Where's my... Okay, well, I was gonna say, where's my closest reload? My closest reload is this Kate. Down. I pick her up and I put her on the hook and then... Oh. Okay, well, I wanted to pick her up, put her on the hook so I could... Oh. Wait, what? I thought that prevented me from hooking if I took the thing, but I guess not. My bad. I want to come out from that door. It's very, very disorienting. Ah, good dodge, good dodge. You're kind of zoned, though. I already know there's nothing in this entire area. Oh, this is a bot? Oh, 2 people DC'd. Okay, well. It is the PTB, after all. It just kind of is like that. Who's next? Yeah, I mean, here. Best I got. Is that Yunjin camping a pallet? No, it's Yunjin running. Turn back this clock. Oh. She vaulted down? Hello, Yunjin. Big. You know, it's not as easy to hit a bot, you know. It's unironically kind of harder to hit bots when they're not vaulting, to be fair. When they are vaulting, it's not so bad. Okay, so if I pick up and then I'll refresh this hook? No. I'm confused. Why did the K hook refresh then? Or the Leon hook? I don't know, whatever. It seems inconsistent. Barbecue. Value. This is Kate? Or is that the bot? She's hiding behind this tree. Yeah. Unfortunate. Feel a little bit bad because she seems to be new, but also, what am I gonna do? It's not my fault. Oh god, it's not my fault that I'm good at DBD and that this doesn't have MMR in it. I see no auras. I mean, I guess this is as close as I can get. Oh, that would have been a cool shot, but he was just a little bit too far around the rock. Why did I not see any scratch marks? I think this is the Yunjin bot. I'd rather go this way because this has a longer line of sight. Yeah. Oh, and I get the Morihura. If I Morihura, does that give me back my thing, my hook? My hook. No, it pins her to the wall with it. No hook. Oh, hello. There goes Hatch. And I mean from here, I go into mode. Oh yeah, you can get a hook while in fog mode, so I didn't need to grab the hook first. This is probably fast enough to camp both gates. Maybe, actually, I'm not certain. Because there's no like junk. There's no good like teleport point. He actually he probably makes it out. Especially after that super long detour I took. Very never mind, he didn't go that way. Yeah, because there's not a fast way to get to this gate. If he does this gate, he probably gets out. If he does the shack gate, it's like 50-50. Probably weighted in my favor. I do think that 4-meter detection helped a bit. Still not touched either gate. Yeah, he makes it out. Oh man, that was very close. Yeah, okay. There seems to be a bit of an animation bug. Right. There seems to be a bit of an animation bug when you get out of Mist where it doesn't show you charging your spear to throw it, but you actually can throw it. I'm going to go ahead and end here, but if any of y'all are still around, I just posted a video today going over Jason's perks and the new Survivor perks and all my opinions on them, what I think should be done with them. And I would really appreciate it if you have extra time. I would really appreciate it if you went over there, liked it, commented, did all of that good stuff. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I hope to see you next time.